Hello, this is Greg Baldwin with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Metro Brokers in Ellijay, Georgia. I have come to Talking Rock Creek Resort to look at lot 1800 Marie Drive, and we're actually starting at the next door neighbor. I was hoping the lot was going to be a lot gentler than it is. It is pretty steep though. This is the neighbor. This is the neighbor's driveway. All right, so hold that thought. Let me get you out the other side. They had to do a pretty steep switchback driveway. You can see it go down, and as we come around the curve, you will see that the house sits down in a hole. I don't know if you can see the house. There it was right there. So it's sitting down in a hole, but it should be on the creek. So I'm going to put you on pause just long enough. We're now actually looking at some of the property for lot 1800. It comes on around the curve. It's got a decent amount of road frontage, and it's got a decent amount of creek frontage. So I'm going to put you on pause for a little bit while I try to find a place where I can get down in the woods. Okay, so now that I'm parked, you can actually hear the creek. I'm right on the side of the road, so this is probably one of the most gently sloped parts of the lot. As you can see over here, it's considerably steeper running down that way. I don't know if you can hear the creek running or not, but you can actually hear it really well. So I was going to show you a little bit of the road frontage. So this is where I'm going to try to get in a moment. But this is Cougar Lane. So the lot borders Marie Drive and Cougar Lane. So that's pretty gentle right there in terms of slope. You can see through the pines. So it's a buildable lot. That's obvious. It's just, where do you build and how far down close to the creek do you want to go? Let's see. So that's Marie Drive right there. This is Cougar, and the lot runs that way. You got frontage. You don't have a lot of frontage on Marie. You would most likely bring your driveway off of Cougar. That's where most of your road frontage is. I can see across the way through there. I cannot tell how level it is, but yeah, definitely up here it's not that bad, and as far down as part of the curve right there, it's not that bad. It does look a little thick in terms of the trees. All right, I'm going to put you on pause for a little bit and make my way down toward the creek. Okay, so I'm down on the property. I'm down probably what would be the left-hand side. There's the car. I've made it down this far. So my question at the moment is, how close to the left-hand side of the property am I? Because if I still have room this way, then this is very acceptable. But if I don't have a lot of room that way and most of it is that way, it's a lot steeper that way than it is where I'm standing. Although this whole little section right through here is also workable. So I can actually see the creek through the trees. I don't know if you can catch the sparkle, but I'm going to ease on down that way. So I will pick you back up here shortly. Okay, so I've made it, at least for today, about as far down as I'm going to go. The creek is right there. And the reason I'm not going any further is it just gets a little too thick. With the mountain laurel and the hemlock and the underbrush, it's just a little too thick to go on down any further. But this is part of your creek frontage. I'm going to be quiet for a moment so you can listen. Most of the land runs that way. It got a little steep right here in the last 20 feet. But right past that little line right there of hemlocks, right up through there, you get back to most of what I walked down. It was maybe 40 degrees, 45 degrees angle. Not bad at all, very doable. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this one to an end so I can open my maps and see where I am standing within the property lines. Lot 1800 Marie Drive, Talking Rock Creek Resort. If you have any questions about this property, or if you'd like to see it, you can reach me at 678-207-6888. Thank you so much.